Alright, so we've gone ahead and we've captured our video, we've gotten it onto our computer, and now we're ready to actually go in and start breaking down that game. We want to start scouting that game. So we're going to go in and we're going to click Digital Editing and Scouting. Now we've got a list of games here that we've already entered, but what I want to do is enter a new game. So I'm going to click the New button at the bottom of the screen. First thing it's going to ask me to do is select my digital file, select the video that I just captured, that I just got on my computer. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And now I'm going to browse on my computer to where that video is located. I am using my external drive to store videos, so I'm going to go ahead and drop my menu down here, pick my external drive, go into my videos folder, and choose my game. I'll go ahead and hit open, and when we open it up, what we're going to get now is we're going to get the video playing on the right side of the screen, and we're going to get the data entry fields on the left side of the screen. Pause this here. Down below the data entry fields, we're also going to get what we call custom keyboards. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it to the beginning of the first play. Let's say it's right here. I'm going to hit begin, and I'm going to start entering the information for this play. You know what I can see so far. I'm going to use these custom keyboards button down, so you can see I'm in the series field. The cursor's blinking in the series field. I'm going to click 1. It's going to put a 1 in the series field, and it's going to automatically move to the down field. I'm going to click 1 again. Then I'm going to click 10 and hit next, so it's first and 10. Looking at the yard line, they're on the -20, so I'll click -20. Go on to the next field, which is hash. Pick middle. And then when you get to the formation field, these buttons down here are the buttons that can be customized to your own terminology. So I've got 72 different buttons down here that I can put in. You can delete all the ones we have in there, and you can put all of your own terminology in there. So everything that you do now is, you're using your own play calls. So in this case, let's say it's twist left. So I just click twist left. I don't have to worry about typing it in. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let the play, I'm going to use my VCR controls here to let the play run to the end of this play. And when the play is over, I'll pause it. If I've gone too far, I can rewind it a little bit, or I can move forward a little bit. Move it right here, and we'll hit end. And you can see that it actually pulled that time code in. So we've marked that play from beginning to end. All right. Now we'll go through and we'll mark what happened during the play. We'll say it was a 14 dive, and again, there's 50 buttons here on the play name side that you can customize to your own terminology. Move to strength direction, we'll say it was to the strong side. Carrier receiver was the quarterback. On the play, there was a loss of 2. Point of attack kind of looks like a football field here. You got your running holes and your passing zones. Again, you can customize these. If you guys do evens on one side and odds on the other, you can change these to whatever you guys do. So I'll pick 4. Then we've got 6 generic notation fields. These notation fields can be used for whatever you want. All right, if you want to use notation 1 to mark highlights for your team, so at the end of the season you can pull out team highlights or individual player highlights to make DVDs of those things, you can do that. For example, I can actually go in and change the word notation 1 to actually say highlight, and then I can put like a 12 and a 17 in there if those players had a highlight on this play. So then again, at the end of the season, I could say, hey, show me all the times that notation 1 field had a 17. It'll pull those back out. And again, there's 6 of them. They each have their own set of buttons, so you can customize these to whatever you want. I mean, I got an example of it. The coach a couple years back told me that she would use notation 2, and she would put the word teach in there. And then every time the team did something wrong on a play, she would mark it with the word teach, so that at the end of the game, she would go through and pull all the times out that she marked teach in there, and she could go through those plays one at a time and kind of show them what they did wrong on the play. So they're up to you. You can do whatever you want with these 6 notation fields. Now, just so you know, you don't have to go through and fill in every single field like I did. I actually went in and did it just to show you what they did. But if all you care about is formation and play name, that's all you have to enter. If you want to, once you're done with this play and you want to move on to the next play, you can see I'm on play 1 of 1 here. So I'll click the double arrow button, and now I'm on play 2 of 2, and it automatically recalculates down in distance for you. And we'll get it to the beginning of the next play. We'll pause it, hit begin, and it pulls the time code in again. We'll go into the middle. We'll put a different formation. Let's say this one is twins left. And you do that basic over and over again for each play, so that when you're done, you've got 60 plays or 70 plays there that you've scouted for your team or your opponents. So when I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and close button here. It's going to ask me for a description. I can go ahead and type, us versus them 2009. You can be pretty descriptive in the descriptions you give it. We'll go ahead and hit OK, and when we're done now, there's that game on the list. There's the play and a half we just entered, and you're ready to go on to the next section.